Good morning, student, and welcome. Today we are going to continue the same lesson which had started in the last lecture. So here we are going to talk about the World War II. Okay, in the last lecture we had discussed about the First World War, its causes, its impact. Now in this lecture we are going to discuss about the Second World War, its causes and its impact, and then afterwards we are going to talk about the what were the effects of this World War on India. Okay, so let's start. Now Second World War, the First World War, it was known as the Great World War till the Second World War happened. But when the Second World War happened, after that the First World War, means the Great World War, it was known as the First World War, and this is the Second World War. Now the Second World War, it was more dangerous, more powerful. So many people they got killed in this war, so many people they got injured, and especially the common people from all over the world. So in the Second World War, almost from every part of the world, the countries, the territories, they involved in this war. Okay, now this World War, it happened during 1st September. It started on 1st September 1939 till 2nd September 1945, means near about 6 years this Second World War it had gone up. So next thing is that what were the reason for the Second World War. Okay, so let's see. Now if we'll talk about the main reason for the Second World War, so if you remember that what was the reason for the First World War, do you remember that? So the reason for the First World War, it was the assassination of the prince in Serbia. Okay, so now Second World War's main reason was Adolf Hitler. Now who was this person? We have heard this name many times. So Adolf Hitler, he was the person who was the soldier in Germany in First World War. Okay, so many soldiers they got injured in First World War, and after ending of First World War they shifted to Germany's hospital for their treatment. So near about 6 months he got treatment in Germany's hospital, and when he was restless at that time when he was there in the hospital. So that time he was restless, and again he used to ask his doctor that when he could go for the war. Okay, so the doctor asked him that why he wanted war again, why he wanted to do war again. So that time he answered that I am not satisfied, I am not ready to accept that I am defeated. Okay, so when he got cured, already he was blind from one eye, and doctor said that you could not improve your health. Okay, so if you are going to think it positively, if your psychology is strong, that time only you can cure yourself. Otherwise treatment, from any treatment you could not going to recover yourself. Okay, so that time he believed on that, and after 6 months he came out of the hospital. When he came out of the hospital, so that time he came to know about the Treaty of Versailles. Do you remember the Treaty of Versailles? Already we had discussed this in the First World War session. Okay, so under the Treaty of the Versailles, now there were the two groups. Okay, the one it was the Allied nation, and another it was the Central Power. Now Allied nation in the First World War, the Allied nation they won the war, and the Central nation Germany, Italy, these nations were there in the Central Power, and they defeated. Okay, so when he came out, that time he came to know that Allied nation imposed harsh penalties on Germany, because they declared that Germany was the reason for the First World War, and that's why they had to pay harsh penalties on return. Okay, so already they had paid so much money. Okay, but allied nation, they were not ready. They were not ready for they were not ready to listen the government of Germany, and that's why they imposed more and more penalties on Germany. So when the Hitler, he came to know that this allied nation, they are just punishing them, so that time he decided that he want to raise his voice against this allied nation. He wanted war one more time. Okay, and this was the main reason for the Second World War. So already that time the European nations, they just increased their power, they increased their naval force, military force, army force. They invented so many weapons at that time in the First World War already. So already these nations, they were powerful, but they didn't want Second World War. But Germany, especially the Hitler, he was not ready to accept his defeat, and that's why what he did, so he invented on Poland. He wanted to conquer the land of Poland, because most of the part of Germany, it was given to Poland, and he wanted to conquer that part again. He wanted to take that part again from the Poland, from the allied nation, and that's why he did first movement on 1st September 1939. So he invented on Poland, and he conquered the land of Poland. So what was this Second World War? Second World War, it was the largest world war in world history. So as I told you that in the Second World War, so many countries, so many territories, near about entire world involved in the Second World War. So why this all territories or all the world part, they contributed themselves. So in the first lecture also we discussed that because of the allies, means samjhota. Okay, so this treaty they signed between them. So that time they decided if somebody is going to attack on them, so that time they are going to help the another nation. So that was the allied which was done between them, and that was the reason for the involvement of every part of the world. Near about 70 million people, they died in this war. From total population, from the total world population, 3% of the population, 3% of the population was killed in this war, and it lasted from 1939 till 1945, near about 6 years. So what are the causes for this? What were the causes for the Second World War? So as I told you that the Treaty of Versailles, it was the first main reason. Then the appeasement and the rise of the totalitarianism, that we are going to discuss afterwards. Now here the First World War and the Treaty of the Versailles. Germany already they lost land to surrounding nation. They had to give their land to the allied nation because they were the winner for this war. Then they had to pay more tax to allied region. Now the German people, they are the bankrupt, they are embarrassed, they are guilty, they are angry on the allied nation. Desperate people turn to desperate leaders, and that time only they got the desperate leader, and that was the Adolf Hitler. The right person on right time they got, and that only they wanted, because somewhere they were also furious, they were angry on this allied nation. Common people, they were angry, and that's why they wanted to teach lesson to this allied nation, and that time only they made the perfect person, and that was the Hitler. Okay, so students, so what is this appeasement? Appeasement means in Germany was not allowed to expand its land according to the Treaty of Versailles. But the Hitler, when he became the leader in Germany, so that time he just ignored all this, all this. Whatever the things did in Treaty of Versailles, he avoided that, he rejected that, and he started to expand its land. So Hitler, he demanded the land that wasn't Germany's, and that was the reason for the World War, because he was not ready to accept the Treaty of Versailles, and he declared that he is going to conquer the all over the land, which was got conquered in First World War, which was the Germany's part, but which got conquered by the Allied nation in the First World War. He wanted that all region. He wanted to reconquer that all region. So that time he demanded that land, and the nations, means the rest of the nations, they didn't want the war, and that's why nations, they were trying to prevent war. They didn't wanted to do this war because they had seen that how much they lost in the first war already, and that's why all the nations, they just wanted peace, but only the Germany and the Central Power nations, they wanted to call war again because they were not satisfied. Now the totalitarianism, this is the system where the state and its leader have nearly total control. So here in Germany, Hitler already he had total control on Germany. Okay, so the people, they couldn't had the right for the vote, they didn't had the right for the free speech, and government control the economy. Here the Hitler, he was only the single person, he was the leader that who was running the whole nation, and that's why whatever it is told by Hitler, so the people, they had to follow that. Student, we had seen that the League of the Nation, it was established, it was intended to avoid the conflict between the nation, but the Nazis, under the leadership of the Hitler, they grabbed the power in Germany, and Hitler, he began to exert his military power so as to avenge the demeaning condition imposed on Germany by the Versailles Treaty. So what he had done, now here you can see the Adolf Hitler and the leaders who were involved in World War II. So Japan nation, it was in the favor of the Germany. From that, the Hideki Tojo, he was the leader. Okay, in USSR, the Joseph Stalin, he was the leader, and in Italy, Benito Mussolini, he was the leader in the Second World War. Okay, now what actually the Hitler he wanted? So he want the militarism. Militarism means soon after becoming the chancellor, he begins rearming Germany, breaking the Treaty of Versailles. So he forced people that we are not going to follow whatever things told or we signed in Treaty of Versailles. So when he became the chancellor, so that time he denied to follow the Treaty of Versailles. Then he wanted the Rhineland. Rhineland, this territory, more troops in the Rhineland. So according to the Treaty of Versailles, it was the land, it was a land of the Allied nation. It was the Germany's land, but it was given to the Allied nation. But now the Hitler, he wanted that land to conquer, he wanted that land to get in his favor. Again, Hitler, he invents the rest of the Czechoslovakia. This was the region where most of the Germans people, they were used to live, and in 1938 Hitler he won the province of the Czechoslovakia, which was populated majority by the people of the German origin. So after that he entered in Poland near about 1939. He attacked Poland, and actually the Poland, it was looked upon as a neutral country by the all European nation, but now the Hitler he wanted to gain the part of Poland, and that's why he attacked. And from that point, from the 1939, the World War II it began. So the Hitler attacked and he conquered the Poland, and therefore what happened, the England they declare war against Germany. Now here you can see in the World War first there were the two groups. First it was the Allied nation, and second it was the Central Power. Now in this in this again the two groups are there who were involved in the World War II, the Axis powers and the Allied powers. Axis powers Germany, Italy, Japan, and Allied powers Great Britain, Soviet Union, United States, and France. You have to remember that in the First World War Italy it was the Allied nation, it was the Allied power, but in Second World War it came into the favor of the Axis power. So here the three countries they were together, that Germany, Italy, and Japan. And here on the other side their enemies were the Great Britain, Soviet Union, United States, and the France. Okay. Now here step by step the Germany they began to conquer the European land. Almost most of the portion from the Europe's they conquered. Hitler conquered. He won the most of the part of the Europe. As we have seen that the Hitler he already won the Poland part also. Now Denmark surrendered to Germany, and as well as the Norway also they surrendered to Germany. So student, already Germany won Poland, then Holland, Belgium, Norway, and then in May 1940 it attacked England. Okay, so that time the prime minister was Winston Churchill. So he was, during this period the Winston Churchill he had taken over the control of England as the prime minister. In 1939 Hitler he violated the non-aggression pact made with the Stalin and attacked the Soviet Russia. According to this pact, he could not attack on Russia, but he didn't follow that, as we know that he was very aggressive. He wanted to conquer all land, and that time non-aggression pact he didn't follow that, and he attacked on Russia also, while the Nazi army was marching towards the Stalingrad. Russia army was on the retreat. In the month of November 1943, on reaching Stalingrad, 3 lakh soldiers of the unsuspecting Nazi army they were caught in the trap set by the Soviet army. Means here finally the Germany defeated. So when they started fighting with Russia, so that time Russian army attack on them, on the Nazi armies, and that time the Nazis army they had to surrender to Russia. So the Russia defeated the Germans under the leadership of the Marshal Zhukov, and now here the Hitler he went underground, and that time he committed suicide over there. So this is the mystery actually. Till now there is no proof that how the Hitler he died. So it is believed that when he went underground after defeating with Russia, so that time he committed suicide. So he committed suicide. Before this happened, the Mussolini he was also defeated and he died. So the Nazi soldiers in South Africa they had also surrendered to Russia. 5th August 1945, this was the end of the Second World War. So one more time we can see here that the Germany was defeated under the leadership of Hitler. Now here I want to tell you one more thing that which is not actually mentioned in your textbook, that when the World War II was happening, so that time when the America it involved from the allied nation, so that time it attacked on Japan, because the Japan was not ready to surrender, because already the Germany was defeated, but the Japan still it was attacking on Asia, and Japan was not ready to surrender itself. And that time when it attacked on America, so that time um, America they attack on Japan, and we okay. So as I told you that the Japan was not ready to surrender itself, so Japan attacked on America, and that's why the America they drop atomic bomb on two cities of Japan, that is Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So on Hiroshima, on August 6, 1945, in World War II, America dropped first atomic bomb on Hiroshima, and in that bomb, near about 80,000 common people they died. And after 3 days, second atomic bomb it was dropped by America on Nagasaki, which was in Japan, and that time near about 40,000 people killed in this explosion. So after this devastating condition, Japan emperors he announced that unconditional surrender in World War II, and August 15 citing the devastating powers of the new and most cruel bomb. So that time the Japan finally, means in 1945, Japan also surrender itself in the Second World War II. Okay, so here we have finished with the Second World War. I know the part is little bit complicated, so I'm going to give the reference link for the Second World War after this video. You can watch it. Okay, and in the next lecture we are going to continue with the next part. We are going to talk about what were the effects of these two wars on India. So here we have seen there is no relation of this war and India, but what happened with India when this war was happening. So there was the impact on India's, obviously, because it was happening on the global level. So that is our main purpose in this lesson, that we have to just link up that what were the effects of the World War and the India. Okay, so in the next lecture we are going to continue with that. Till that, have a nice day and thank you.